The police can hold most criminals, but they can't hold a magician who has mastered the art of escape. While the police are still gathering evidence, the magician is already gone. When Yai hears the news, she immediately figures he'll head back to the amusement park. Sure enough, by the time she gets there, the place is packed with police cars. But inside the old theater, the magician is already getting ready to perform. He wants to prove a point through his magic, that no prison can ever hold him. The police chief brings up his history of mental illness, saying it could help him get a reduced sentence. The magician ignores him, and launches straight into his signature escape act. He climbs into a box, and in the blink of an eye walks out from the other side of the stage. The police chief loses his patience, and orders his men to move in. Right at that moment, Yai cries out. She walks up to the police chief, and asks for just 1 minute to talk the magician down, but her real goal is to help him escape. She has already learned everything about him from his old classmates. His real name is Ryu Minhyuk. He used to be a bright and cheerful student. All he ever wanted was to focus on his studies. But in his senior year of high school, he started to shut down. His condition kept getting worse, and his grades took a serious nosedive. Not long after, he collapsed in the school hallway. Even in the hospital, he refused to stop studying. All he wanted was to get good grades, so his parents would finally be proud of him. This once bright and happy young boy was slowly crushed by the weight of family expectations and life's pressures, until one day, he made his way up to the school rooftop. A butterfly drifted past him, and without a second thought he jumped. He survived, but the fall left him badly injured and he was sent to a psychiatric hospital. It wasn't until 10 years later that he ran into his old classmates by chance. In their eyes, the magician is a kind and gentle person. They simply can't believe he is capable of murder. Yai walks up onto the stage. She takes his hand, and tells him he's a true magician. The magician places his magic hat on her head, and says that if she says the magic words, whatever she wishes for will come true. And Yai already has a bold plan in mind. Just as the magician is about to step off the stage, Yai suddenly calls out to him. She pulls out a black cloth from behind her, and right in front of every officer she pulls off a vanishing act.
한나라 쏴나라.
Just like that, the magician is gone. The suspect has escaped in plain sight. Even the police chief has no idea how to explain this to his superiors. On the same day, the magician disappears. The police uncover a new lead. The amusement park has been abandoned for years. But on the day of the incident, one security camera briefly came back to life for 5 minutes. In those 5 minutes, it captured the key evidence. It turns out the real killer is the convenience store owner. The victim had worked part-time at his store. When the girl was caught shoplifting, the owner saw his chance. He took advantage of the situation and made unwanted advances toward her. But the girl had already recorded everything on her phone, and used the recording to blackmail him. The owner played along on the surface, but inside he had already decided to kill her. So that night he lured her out to the amusement park, and killed her. To cover his tracks, he thought of the magician who had pushed him off the railing. So the owner crept to the magician's place under cover of darkness, and deliberately provoked him into grabbing the knife to leave his fingerprints on it. Then dressed in the magician's clothes and committed crimes around the area. When faced with solid evidence, the owner is finally arrested. As one of the victims, Yai gives another account of the owner's crimes. The police chief brings up the strange incident at the amusement park. Yai pulls out a calendar, and it suddenly all clicks. That was the very day the magician cast his spell on her. It was that butterfly that triggered the camera's switch, bringing it back to life for just a moment, and allowing the truth to finally come to light.